and welcome to my next video. Today is the 26th of June 2024 and today I've come to do the Euston tour, which actually starts at Euston Square. So I'm really looking forward to it. There's a lot of things that I'm really looking forward to seeing. I know that there's the underground passage, the underground ticket office, but there's a lot more to see than that. I'm really looking forward to it. So I hope you like watching this video.
The next station is Euston Branch. Change here for Southbound Northern Line service via Charing Cross from Platform 2, Victoria Line and National Rail services.
Just like the other stations that I've been done tours of, there's pockets of this station that are disused, and the main reason for that is because of the way it's been transformed over the years. So in 1837, the mainline station was built. In 1849, this station was then expanded. And then in 1907, the City and South London Railway, they appeared. And in June 1907, the Charing Cross, Euston and Hampstead Railway opened their station. In the 1930s, the City and South London station was demolished and it became Euston House. And this is the building that is now what was Euston House, which was the London, Midland and Scotland Railway headquarters. At the time of making this video, the Hampstead building, which part of it was an electricity substation, it should have been demolished in 2020 to make way for the works for HS2. And as you can see in this video, it's still there at the moment. So the tour does begin at Euston Square, as I said. We go down a staircase and into a very small room where we watch a very short video about the history of the station. And then from there, we get taken a little walk where we get to see some more of the sights of the external parts of the station. Then before we knew it, we're actually on platform 6 of Euston. This is the Northern Line platform. Now this used to be a lot narrower than this, and it used to be just like the one at Clapham Common. If you've ever been there, you can see how narrow it is, but the platform has been made wider over the years. And in 1907, this was the terminus of the City and South London Railway. Now, as you can see from here, you can see where the original tunnel was, and you can see how narrow the platform would have been. So between 1962 and 1968, the whole of Euston Station was redeveloped. This allowed the introduction of the Victoria Line. Between King's Cross and Warren Street on the Victoria Line, the lines actually swap over and they run the opposite way around. In my opinion, this was a really well thought out plan, because it means that there is level access at Euston between the Victoria Line and the Northern Line. So if you want to go from Highbury and Islington down to Tottenham Court Road, you can change at Euston and it's level access. So on platform 6, there is a ventilation duct which can be seen here. Now this is where the original staircase would have come down from the original City and South London entrance, as illustrated on this diagram here. So most of the tour takes place from behind this door and in this area shown on this map here. So we started off by going up some stairs and seeing some of the original tiles. Now along this corridor you can see some old posters which are still stuck to the wall. In 1907, when the station opened, if you were to go from the Hampstead Tube to the City and South London line, you would have to actually buy a new ticket, and this is the old ticket office where you'd buy one ticket to go from one to the other. And in 1913, the two companies were merged, and on the 1st of October 1914, the two separate building stations were closed, making this corridor completely redundant. A little walk further, we come across a disused lift shaft, which we were told comes out onto the mainline station between platforms 2 and 3. And it's not long before we get to the purpose-built ventilation shaft, which was built in the 1960s when the Victoria Line was added. Now these tunnel rings are the full size of a running rails for the Victoria Line. So it was a great opportunity to be able to stand in this ventilation shaft and actually look down on the Victoria Line. We could look down on both lines pretty much at the same time. This was really impressive. I have heard that if you're coming in on the Northern Line into Euston from King's Cross, if you look out the window you can actually see where the old tunnel line used to be. So once again, I really enjoyed this tour and I think it's really worth going to if you get the chance to do so. Now, there is a book which has been produced by the Transport Museum, which gives a lot more detail and I really think it's worth having a read of. On YouTube, you can also find the Hidden London Hangouts team. I've put a link below to their Euston tour one.